Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of SportsPoint, brought to you by Pointer Studios. I am your host, Jacob Spoerl, and to my right, we've got the return of Brett McNamara and a new guest, Omar Rockwell Perez. How you doing, guys?
I'm doing pretty good, Jacob. Omar, how you doing?
I'm doing phenomenal.
Guys, we're coming off of a great weekend of one of the greatest Super Bowls ever. No, it wasn't good. Ooh. Yeah, that was kind of a disappointing Super Bowl. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I was pretty disappointed.
But we all predicted last week the Seahawks were gonna win, and as you said, the dark side did come up victorious. Omar, welcome to the show. Are you an NFL fan of any sorts?
I am.
Yeah.
I am a Panthers fan.
What?
Yeah.
I knew that. That's still pretty crazy though. So do you wanna explain your Panther origins?
Okay, so I was born in North Carolina.
Okay.
Greensboro. I can't say I started following football until I was probably 11 or 12.
Yeah.
But I grew up, my family were Panthers fans, so I just grew up into it.
So is Cam Newton.
That's when I started, paying attention. Cam Newton, and then after Cam Newton, it's just been very tough.
Well, more like after Cam Newton decided not to jump on the football.
Oh, okay. So you guys say this, so I haven't told you guys yet. So we're actually doing something special today. We're going to be ranking the last 10 Super Bowls, and we're going to put them on this tier list, courtesy of Reagan Van Wagner. So we'll get to that in a little bit. But first, we're going to do our crowning champion segment, and then we're going to skip three-point try roundup. We're gonna get that later. We're going to do campus roundup later. But I want to kind of get it out of the way just because I'm excited for it. So we're going to start off with the crowning champion segment as we typically do. My crowning champion for this week is the kicker of the Super Bowl champions, Jason Myers, who I believe was snubbed for the Super Bowl MVP. He went 5 for 5 on field goals, 2 for 2 on extra points. And my argument why he was snubbed, he scored alone, by his leg alone, 17 points, more than the entire Patriots team did.
That is true.
Without Jason Myers, I mean, if you have a guy like Brandon McManus in there, Seahawks might not even have won the Super Bowl.
Hey, I mean, if you look at it that way, I mean, yeah, I guess you're right, Jacob.
I mean, you guys can argue. I mean, that's just my opinion. But that is my crowning champion for this week. Brett, who is yours?
My crowning champion is the whole Seattle Seahawks defense, the dark side. 6 sacks, 2 interceptions, 1 for a touchdown, 1 forced fumble, 8 TFLs, and forced the Pats only to 13 points, 0 in the first half. So, I mean, they were just playing out of their minds. It felt like every single time they were on defense, you knew the Patriots weren't going to do anything. And, I mean, they didn't even score a touchdown until that late fourth quarter. So, I mean, the dark side, they say it's just a very good defense. Eamon, Witherspoon, Woolen, and then their pass rush too. DeMarcus Lawrence looked like prime DeMarcus Lawrence last night.
Yeah, I mean that I can't remember his first name, but Hall. I know this story from ESPN. He had a 1% chance to survive when he was born.
Really?
He was extremely premature, and now he got I think 1 sack or 2 sacks yesterday in the Super Bowl. So that's an awesome story for him. Yeah, all around it's just such a well-structured defense. There's not one big hole. I mean, sometimes Reek Woolen can jaw to the sideline, but
That's true, yeah.
he's still decent. We considered, or at least some Packers fans considered having him on the team.
Yeah.
Very good defense, great performance yesterday. The dark side, no longer the Legion of Boom. Omar, who is your crowning champion for this week?
I had Kenneth Walker,
Okay.
K9.
I like that.
27 attempts for 135 yards, averaging 5 yards per carry. He had 2 carries that were over 30 yards, one in the first half and one in the second half. And then he could have had a touchdown, but it got taken back for a holding call. And that touchdown was a good one, too.
I know, he ripped through it. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy because I saw a stat that throughout the first half, only one running back ever in the Super Bowl had more yards, and it was Emmitt Smith, Hall of Famer, so. Pretty big deal for Kenneth Walker.
He's a free agent, too.
I was going to say, that's a big thing a lot of fans were talking about because most of the year
he's going back.
He wasn't going in the end zone, but down the stretch, especially in the playoffs, he's been phenomenal. And if they don't...
K9, 20 yards, K9, 20 yards, K9, 20 yards.
Yep.
Charbonnet.
But yeah, that is all for the crowning champion segment. Thank you guys very much. Now, Point Brewery is sponsoring today's segment, which is a different one. We're going to start off with the NFL update. And then we got a new flavor of the month. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Concord Grape, a handcrafted spin on a classic soda flavor made with 100% real sugar. Point Premium Concord Grape takes the purple goodness of your favorite jams and popsicles and adds the right amount of carbonation to make it pop. Yeah. Cracker open. New flavor. Dang, it's...
Got it there, buddy. My hands are a little sweaty.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Hold on.
Just went to the gym.
Yeah. Grip strength right there.
Oh, that's good. I'll start it off. We already have been talking about the Super Bowl. Yeah, you got it open. There you go. Super Bowl 60, pretty big deal. The last time I think the Super Bowl was in Santa Clara was Super Bowl 50, which we'll be talking about here in a little bit. Yeah, there was a lot of hype going into it, mostly because it was a matchup that we haven't seen in over a decade, the Seahawks and the Patriots. And it was very different teams, even though both of these franchises have been familiar to the Super Bowl, at least in the 21st century. Completely different teams. Drake May and Sam Darnold were at the helms. It was one first-year coach, another was a second-year coach, one first-year quarterback on the team, and then another second-year quarterback. So it was a pretty cool matchup, both good defenses. But we all predicted that it would be the Seahawks. I said it would be closer than people think. I was wrong.
It was almost a 20-point victory.
Yeah, I was wrong. Man, I kind of alluded to it. I was like, the Patriots aren't a bad team, but I didn't see them like getting to the Super Bowl. And then they got exposed. They were fraudulent. I don't think
the whole AFC was just not.
Well, I mean, you got to look at it. Like, I know the defense against the Patriots is they win against top 5 defenses every week in the playoffs. But what were the offenses they were facing? A broken offensive line for LA, and then C.J. Stroud showed up to the chat, throwing 4 picks in the first half. And then Bo Nix breaks his ankle on the second to last play of overtime, so they put in backup Jarrett Stidham for the AFC Championship game. And I said at the start of the season, I thought the Broncos were going to go to the Super Bowl, and I still think that prediction is valid because I think they would have. Like, this Patriots team was good, but even last week, offensively, they did not do much against the Broncos. And people were saying, oh, it was the snow. The snow didn't even start till 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. So I think that was kind of an excuse. But Sam Darnold is the only quarterback from the 2018 draft class to have gone to 2 Super Bowls, but have won one. Not even Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Baker Mayfield, none of them.
Can't believe Bad Bunny was holding a football during the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he carried more yards. He got more yards than the Patriots did in the first half. I guess I saw something.
Yeah, actually, funny enough, Bad Bunny actually scored a touchdown before the Patriots.
Yeah, he went
before either team did. Actually, yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Did he actually?
Yeah,
because he walked to the end zone at the end of the show. Yeah, I mean, okay. All jokes aside, no touchdowns in the first half. I was a little worried because I was like, this game's kind of stinky.
Oh my gosh, I was worried.
And then, like, the Patriots looked like, oh wait, they have a shot. Like, they could make it. And then Drake May throws just a duck downfield to Julian Love, and that was his first of 2 interceptions. What?
J Love making plays in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, J Love in the Super Bowl.
See you next year too. Yep.
What did you guys think of Super Bowl 60?
I'd give it. All right, I think first half was an F. I'm gonna be honest. It was just.
Well, we're getting grades.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I honestly thought the first half was just nothing happened. Not a single. I mean, yeah, it's cool. Liam Stats was texting the group chat. He's like, "Oh, it's great defense so far." And yeah, it was, but it just felt like nothing happened on defense. There wasn't any turnovers. There wasn't any. I mean, there's a sack here and there, but it just felt like nothing exciting happened that whole first half.
Yeah, it was just very well-disciplined defense. You didn't see any, the one play from the first half I really was like, oh my gosh. Christian Gonzalez has cemented himself, in my opinion, currently a top 3 corner in the NFL. He's been making plays like every week, and without him, I think that game is a blowout much earlier on than the middle of the fourth quarter.
I agree.
So he is the MVP right now for the Patriots. Also, Milton Williams, a guy they signed in free agency, won a Super Bowl with the Eagles last year. He's an absolute stud. Their New England's defense is good.
Yeah, it is.
Their offensive line sucks. It's bad. It's Will Campbell had a rough game. Their rookie left guard, former Vikings center Garrett Bradbury. What?
Just Will during the draft. He's like,
I will
I'll
fight.
die for to
We
protect
were.
him.
I mean, who did you guys go to the draft night one?
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah.
So we were all there. We all witnessed him say, "I'll fight and die for my quarterback." He did one of those things. He died.
Yeah, he got put into the graveyard, pretty much. Yeah. Lawrence, once again, I mean, DeMarcus Lawrence made the rookie
Those D-tackles
look like a rookie.
Yeah.
Drake May looks like a rookie. Or, I mean, yeah, he's just 2 year, but I'm just saying in general, like, they looked young.
Yeah, we didn't even mention that because that was already last week, but after the episode. Matthew Stafford won the MVP, only one vote ahead of Drake May, and I think it was pretty clear that he deserved the MVP. Obviously, Drake May is very valuable to that offense. However, I wouldn't be comfortable giving the MVP to someone who just straight up did not play well in the Super Bowl. Yes, the pass protection was really bad, but that one interception especially was just rough. He had two like really good throws in that one drive. That was the first touchdown drive to Matt Collins. Back to back. Those were dots. Like I won't deny that, but even like all year I was saying like he's good.
It's funny to me when Collinsworth is even just like he doesn't know what to say. Like on the Super Bowl broadcast,
Speechless.
one of the biggest, speechless. Like there's just no reason to. And May did not play good. I mean, it was better in the second half, but that offense was just.
Like you said, though, the AFC was just non-competent this year. Like, I can't talk because the Patriots blew out the Panthers, but
Really?
Yes, it was like 42-13.
Oh my gosh, that was a while ago. Though.
It was.
Yeah, that's
You
right.
guys already miss it.
When you compare
Season's
like, the NFC,
over.
Yeah. The NFC to the AFC, like obviously the NFC, that's just way more competitive. And
Like the real Super Bowl was the NFC Championship
Yes.
game.
It
The
was,
Rams, Seahawks, the Bears were really good. The Packers, when they wanted to be. The Panthers,
If only we had Micah and Tucker.
they didn't, or did they almost beat the Rams? No, they beat the Rams the first time.
Yeah.
That was.
So
That'll move us on to our special segment. We are going to be on a tier list. We're going to be ranking the last 10 Super Bowls from S tier to F tier.
There's only one F tier.
We have to all unanimously agree.
Okay.
Can we
So-
say that F tier at the same time?
So I'm just gonna write the numbers down.
I'm gonna get to it.
We're gonna
I
use,
gotta.
we're gonna use purple. So
Do you got like the teams with you?
I in my
Okay,
brain,
you
I
got it.
them
Yeah.
numbered. So
Be able to figure it out.
we're gonna start off with Super Bowl 60, which just happened between the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots. What are we thinking, guys?
Right now, C- from me. Or, that's
C?
C, but C.
C approaching D.
Yes.
What do you think, Omar?
I'd say closer to D.
Okay.
I'm fine with putting this in D tier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Me
right?
too. I'm okay putting it in D tier.
Whatever, dude.
Okay. That's kind of bad. It looks like 66. 60 is going in D tier while I erase. Next up, Super Bowl
Don't do that ever again.
Super Bowl 59 between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs.
I'm going to say C again. It was a blowout. I mean, the Eagles played fun. It was cool to not see the Chiefs three-peat, but, like, you can't base it off of coolness factor and, like, your personal. I feel like just, like.
As a game?
As a game. I mean, it was a blowout. So what do you expect?
I would only argue C just because there was at least some exciting things the first half.
That
Like
is
that,
true.
like yesterday's first half was pretty bad.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
pretty bad. I think it was a little better. Plus, like, for exciting plays, the Cooper DeJean pick six was
That
pretty,
was pretty
sweet.
cool.
That
I
was
liked
sweet.
that a
I'd
lot.
say C as well.
All right, I agree. Okay, so C.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up, Super Bowl 58. It was the rematch between the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers. The second Super Bowl ever to go into overtime. What do you think?
Is that where Mecole Hardman?
Mecole
caught
Hardman.
that?
Yep, caught it for the game-winning touchdown.
49ers blew that lead. They had a really good lead.
They had,
And I think
10-point lead.
Drew Greenlaw getting injured, kind of like that
When he tore his
defense
Achilles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that was the 49ers that year were a super team. They had Chase Young and Nick Bosa rushing on the edges.
That's right.
Fred Warner, Dre Greenlaw as their linebackers. I think Charvarius Ward was still their starting corner.
They had Hufanga, too, as their safety, right?
He might have been hurt in that Super Bowl.
Really?
From what I remember.
Okay.
But they had prime Brandon Ayuk when he wasn't Cheeks.
They had Debo.
Yeah, they had Debo, McCaffrey, Kittle.
Jennings,
That team
Jawan
was stacked.
Jennings.
That
Yeah, it
team was
was.
stacked. I honestly,
It's like a B character.
I think it's a B.
Like I would say like a good B. Yeah.
I
like
think
average
what
B, yeah.
does kind of taint it a little bit is, at least in my opinion, I was not excited for the matchup. It was like, dang, that's a pretty boring matchup. But it was a pretty like solid game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
B?
Yeah.
I think B, yeah.
Okay. Then we have Super Bowl 57. This was the first time that the Chiefs and the Eagles faced off. This went down to the wire, came down to a controversial call. But honestly, in my opinion, this was such a good what?
The Hail Mary from Jalen Hurts.
Oh.
And 30 yards.
So in my personal opinion, I think this was a A-tier Super Bowl until the end because you can't have like a ref decide like how it ends. And I feel like that PI, whether you're a Chiefs fan or not, that was such a light call, and that determined the game. But like the run from Patrick Mahomes on a bum leg, the Kadarius Toney punt return, Jalen Hurts fumbling it, and it was a fumble 6 from Nick Bolton.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of good plays in this game.
Oh, gosh, you're making me go back. All right, it feels like a long time ago.
So the 2022 season.
Yeah, I would say definitely. I would agree. I mean, like probably like low A, high B kind of area.
I'm gonna give it a B just because of the call.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can go
the
with
call because I remember I was like really annoyed.
Yeah,
kind of.
But like I said, I'd put on like almost entering A territory.
Okay. B. All right. Next up is Super Bowl 56. It is the Cincinnati Bengals
Oh, that was a good one.
and the
this
LA
one.
Rams.
That was a good one.
So I'm gonna have a hot take here. I think it was a fine game. I think in hindsight, we all really liked it because it was such a unique matchup. It was two teams like. At the time, the Rams hadn't been there. Well, I guess they were there in 2018. But it was with Matthew Stafford, Von Miller, OBJ, Cooper Kupp won the Triple Crown, Aaron Donald.
Cam Akers was the starting running back.
That's crazy. And then the Bengals. That was the year they dethroned the Chiefs in the AFC Championship.
Yeah.
They had Von Miller, dude. That's great.
Yeah.
Von Miller.
That was it's a fun game. It
was a good
was.
game.
But
So,
what were you gonna say? Yeah,
I was gonna argue B tier just because I feel like the game overall was fine. Like it wasn't incredible, but like the T. Higgins touchdown was such a cool play, but that should not have happened. It was a face mask.
I'd say as a whole, it was just exciting to see two teams.
It was.
You know.
I mean,
I did not expect the Bengals.
I will. If you guys want A tier, I won't push against it.
I'd say A.
I honestly think. I mean, Joe Mixon threw a touchdown pass in the game too.
That's true.
I'd give it an A because it's just the uniqueness. Like I think
The end of it, Aaron Donald, like that. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
All right. You know what?
Yep.
You guys convinced me. Super Bowl 56.
pretty easy.
That is. Yeah, erase that.
Oh yeah.
Super Bowl 56, A tier. You guys know the next one?
55.
Super Bowl 55. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Tom Brady wins his 7th ring. They decimated the Chiefs.
Could have been our year.
I'm going to give this an F. This is, I think, the worst Super Bowl I've ever seen.
Really?
Yes, because I wasn't watching when the Seahawks and Broncos played. I did not enjoy this. Now, there might be a little bias because the Packers had just lost in the NFC Championship. Kevin King, bro. But this game to me was just okay. This is how and again, the criticism isn't that like the best big plays is how you remember Super Bowls, but you need to have a level of iconicity. Besides the Mahomes incompletion where he sidearms it, can you tell me one play from that game?
Rob Gronkowski had a touchdown.
That is true.
Ball knowledge.
Do you remember anything about that game besides that? I cannot go any higher than a D. This game was just not that good.
Oh yeah, I agree. I don't know. I feel like you think this is the worst Super Bowl of all time you've witnessed.
Not of all time. Of that I've witnessed, yeah. Of all time,
Well, yeah, that you've
there's some
witnessed.
stinkers in like the 80s.
I don't know. I just feel like
Oh, this definitely isn't the worst one I've seen.
No.
Of like experienced.
Oh, you've experienced?
Yeah, this is definitely not the worst one.
I mean,
I honestly think that
There's a
yeah,
worse one.
there is the
I
worst
don't
one.
think that one was I think that one was better because at least it was competitive. This game was
points on the board.
there were okay, yeah, but like this game was so boring. Like this game was just
I mean,
Oh no.
Bucks versus Chiefs. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I can
like this
definitely
game.
see-
There was
31-9.
points, but it was a
It was that
blowout.
bad?
Yes.
It was that
Yeah, it was a
bad.
blowout.
And Mahomes did play pretty bad, and that's why they moved on from.
But it's because they had no
C.
O line.
The Chiefs didn't score a single touchdown.
No.
Out of the last 10 years, since we're gonna spice it up, I'll give it an F.
Hey.
I agree.
All right. I've swayed you. I despise that Super Bowl. Super Bowl 54. Mahomes, first ring. This was the first game against the 49ers.
Is he in the Super Bowl like every year?
Pretty much. This was like a month before COVID. Like that's a throwback.
Yeah.
The 49ers again were up by 10, and then there was the deep ball to Tyreek Hill, and Damian Williams was snubbed. The Chiefs running back should have won the Super Bowl MVP, and they gave it to Mahomes. What are we thinking?
I'd say that one was because back then, like, he was new. Patrick Mahomes was newer.
This was exciting.
This is pre-hate towards the Chiefs, I'd say.
Exactly. I'd give it like a B or a C.
I agree with B. You could argue like this Super Bowl. I don't think it's like that iconic. I think the comeback was kind of cool, but Jimmy Garoppolo.
21 points in the fourth quarter to the Chiefs.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Jimmy Garoppolo sold in this game.
Yeah, that was a pretty bad performance.
Yeah.
You're naming top Super Bowls, and nobody's gonna pick this, and we're thinking.
You thinking C?
I think C. Yeah.
Omar?
I mean, yeah. I just think that the only thing that would like make me say B is how many like Patrick Mahomes, wasn't he a rookie this year?
This was actually his third year.
Third year.
Yeah, this is his third year.
Okay. Well, okay, I'd give it a C.
You give it a C?
Yeah.
Okay. 54 is our second C-tier Super Bowl. We've got a few left. I know you're waiting for this one. Super Bowl 53, 13-3.
F.
Patriots and the Rams. You guys say F? I'm not going to argue.
That was horrible.
It was a really bad Super Bowl.
When Jared Goff had one of the highest statistic seasons throwing-wise, and the way that their offense performed in that Super Bowl, I just think it's a gimme.
It was disappointing because I was excited for today. Yesterday.
Like you had Todd Gurley, you had Brandon Cooks, you had who else on that offense? Like
Oh, yeah, you just convinced me.
yeah, their whole offense was amazing, and they put up
They did
3
Todd Gurley dirty.
points. Todd Gurley he was in the MVP race that year.
They didn't even hand him the ball. Okay, Super Bowl 52. Philadelphia Eagles and the New England Patriots. Tom Brady had over 500 yards passing, but big, you know what, Nick Foles.
It's gotta be an S tier, dude.
Yeah.
Just the story,
This game was so
the charisma.
I want a Super Bowl like this again.
Nick Foles coming in and putting the team on his back.
The Philly special.
The Philly special,
One
I
of the
think, just
greatest
defines
plays
it.
ever.
I'd agree, S. That was a great Super Bowl.
It was. Even just the way that the Eagles were able to compete with the Patriots. Everybody was like, yeah, there's no way. There is no way coming into this. Everybody was picking Patriots. Like I literally remember that just being, the way that the Patriots, their season after winning the Super Bowl prior, yeah.
It was just like cool for me because it was like I was starting to get really sick of New England at the time, and
They
it was
needed
just
the
like-
humbling.
It's always like these stints,
and it's the backup quarterback. Like narratively, it's just such a good story.
Yep, it is.
All right, but next up, Super Bowl 51, the comeback, the 28-3 comeback. New England Patriots, Atlanta Falcons.
May I also say S tier?
Yeah,
That was,
I think.
Now this is different. This is different between, because I feel like we should clarify here. This is different between the 49ers and Chiefs game making the comeback.
Oh, for sure.
Because just the way that 28-3, and even the Falcons players were still scared about Tom Brady. Tom Brady, the photo, just sitting there, just like he's ready to play, and boy did they play. Their defense stepped up so much in that second half.
there was like,
No, you go.
there was I've seen clips recently of some of the Falcons players at halftime. They were up. What were they up?
At halftime, they were up 21-3.
Yeah, they were like, "Oh, I'm still scared. We need to put up 40 on them."
Yeah.
Like, Tom, you know who's on the other side of the ball? Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, the amount of aura, hate him or love him, Tom Brady is the GOAT, and I think this is the game
100%.
that really cemented it. That was a good Atlanta defense that year. A really good defensive
Desmond
line.
Trufant.
Grady Jarrett sacked Brady alone twice. Brady got sacked 4 times,
Wasn't
5 times.
Devondre Campbell the inside linebacker for them too?
No, was he? Are we sure?
I swear.
On another level,
And just
S tier.
even that, it's like they get everything goes in their favor.
The Julian Edelman grab.
Everything. Yeah.
Oh my gosh! And the Julio Jones catch.
Not talking about
Oh,
enough.
there was some.
But even then, Matt Ryan played out of his mind.
out of his gourd.
Devontae Freeman played a great game when him and
Whoop.
Tevin Coleman were
He did miss the block that forced the strip sack to happen. He just whiffed. But on the ground, Devontae Freeman.
Oh, yeah.
Then it's Super Bowl 50. Omar, you can speak now.
It's okay, Omar. Go ahead.
As a Panthers fan.
As a Panthers fan.
Oh, he tried to think that he was going to talk there, but he decided not to.
I'd put the Super Bowl. At the end of the day, you got to respect Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
And Cam Newton going at it. I just loved, like, everything about it except for,
the fumble. The fumble.
Yeah, but I'd put it at A or B. It was a pretty good Super Bowl.
I'm leaning more towards like B or C range.
Yeah, I'd agree.
B.
I think I'd be fine with putting it in B. This was my first Super Bowl that I watched start to finish, and even I was like, I thought there was going to be more points scored. The Panthers this season, historically insane on offense.
Yeah, they were. I mean, you felt like they couldn't be stopped by anybody. When they lost that one game, I was like, wow. And then the way that they kicked the butts of the Cardinals and then it's championship. After we went to overtime with them, Larry Fitzgerald will forever haunt me. But no, just the way that the Panthers did everything in their right mind to, get to the Super Bowl and then to put up 10 points and just look like a completely different squad just kind of brings down the value, I think,
it's
in the Super Bowl.
Crazy because you look in hindsight and, overall, I don't even think the roster and offense was, that good. However, Cam Newton was the MVP. So, I mean, he was doing everything except landing on the ball. I'm going to say – I'm sorry.
Is this why we brought him?
I'm sorry. No.
Just the shame.
Of course we're doing a Super Bowl list when I come.
I do miss Superman. I'm fine with B if we want
I'd say B.
Okay. I give you enough crap. Super Bowl 50 is B, and then that's technically the last 10, but we can do Super Bowl 49 if you want to.
Which one was that?
This is Seahawks Patriots, the first one.
I think we should.
Yeah.
I already wrote it.
Yeah.
It's. I think it's already the best Super Bowl ever.
Malcolm Butler.
Yeah. All right. There's our tier list. If you can see it.
Did Malcolm win that Super Bowl MVP?
No,
I don't think so.
It was Tom Brady, and
there should have been no reason. I mean, he did the interception, but
yeah.
And I think he was only.
But then again,
he wasn't even a starting corner.
He wasn't even a corner. I think he was a safety.
When he was.
Was he a corner?
No, he was a corner, but I don't think he was starting the game. He was only in there during the goal line stand because they thought they were going to run.
Our S tier Super Bowls, at least since Super Bowl 49 to 60, 52, 51, and 49 are all S tiers. A tier is 56. B tier, we had 3, 58, 57, and 50. C tier, we had 59 and 54. D tier was yesterday, Super Bowl 60. And F tier, Super Bowls 55 and 53. I think that was a good tier list, everybody. Good job. And that should do it for the NFL update, I'm pretty sure. That's the end to the 2025-2026 season. Extremely sad, but now we can move on to the 3-point try campus roundup. I'll go first with men's basketball, who are rolling right now. I haven't checked their last rankings. I think it gets updated tomorrow. But last I checked, the men's team, men's basketball, is at the top of the WIACs. They're the top conference team right now at 17-4. They're now 7-3 in the conference, which is the best ranking, the best record against the conference so far. They're in a 3-game win streak against Platteville, Stout, and Eau Claire, all conference opponents, and the rest of the season before the playoffs is all conference opponents. They still have River Falls this Wednesday, which the game would have already happened before this episode comes out. Saturday at UW La Crosse, or against UW La Crosse. Next week, Wednesday, the 18th against Whitewater, and then that Saturday, the 21st against Oshkosh. And then the WIAC tournament will start with the quarterfinals round on February 24th, which is a Tuesday at 7 p.m. So we'll see, man. I mean, Josiah Butler just had an amazing game against Eau Claire. Do you remember how many points he scored?
I believe it was either 24 or 28, one of the two.
Something like that. I mean, he's leading the team in points per game with 18. In
personal opinion, I think he plays way better on the road. I think that
I agree with that.
He looks like more of a star basketball player or the best player on the team when he's on the road, which is good. I mean, honestly, I'm okay with that. I mean, if your other guys are performing at home in front of the home crowd, I mean, I got nothing against it. We're 10-0 at home. So,
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, I think that, if Butler's stepping up, away from Bennett Court, I'm 100% okay with it.
Yeah, this team looks absolutely the best it's ever been by far. Top of the conference.
Very fun.
We're rooting for them to hopefully win out and head into the postseason. That's all I've got for my campus sport. Brett, which one do you have?
I have men's hockey, where they come in 11-10-2 overall, 6-6-1 in conference, but they're on a 3-game winning streak. So men's hockey looking pretty good. Last 3 wins came against UW River Falls, and then this past weekend on Friday and Saturday they had a doubleheader against Beloit, where they won the first matchup 3-0, and the second matchup 6-3. Going back to that Friday game. Players to score the goals for Stevens Point. Alec Hamady had 1 goal. Nico Kamilevsky once again scored, and then Gabe Randall also had a goal as well.
Nice.
And
then he hasn't scored much this season, I don't think.
No, he is not.
That's awesome.
Ryan McGuire was starting in that one, so a shutout for him. Pretty nice job there from McGuire. We don't see a lot of him, but always.
So that was only on Friday?
That was only on Friday, and then Saturday. Pointers again. Yes, they won that one 6-3. Sean Bunting had 2. Alec Hamady had 1 again. Cody Pisarcek had 1. Turner Richards had 1, and then Alex Johnson had 1, and then Proctor was the goal for that one, so he gave up 3. But overall, nice job against Beloit. I mean, the easiest team in the WIAC, but at the end of the day, a win's a win, so I will take it. Yep, that's Southland. Yes. But yeah, their upcoming games will be their final games of the regular season this weekend, where on Friday they'll be facing UW Superior on the 13th back home, and then on Saturday they'll also be facing UW Superior back at home.
That's a college.
UW Superior.
Superior.
They are very. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, they are very forgettable.
They are a forgettable one because in the WIAC and so many other conferences outside of men's and women's hockey for this school, it's the same 8. It's us, Oshkosh, Whitewater, La Crosse, Platteville, Eau Claire, and Stout. Oh, I'm missing one.
Milwaukee.
No. They're D1.
Whitewater. What'd you say again? Whitewater, La Crosse,
River Falls.
Oshkosh.
I don't think I said River Falls. Those are the 8. However, obviously Beloit is in this one because it used to be Northland College, but they closed down last year. So Beloit's brand new to the conference. And then UW Superior. It is a UW school. They're just not in a lot of other conferences.
Well, even then, like other UW schools don't have hockey teams either.
That's true. That's true.
Parkside.
Well, no, they're D2, but no.
Parkside's D2.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah,
That's
they're
funny.
D2 in basketball.
All right. Is that all you got for men's hockey?
Their WIAC tournament will be starting February 21st, so in about a couple weeks here.
We'll be looking forward to that. Omar, what's your campus sport for this week?
I chose men's volleyball.
There we go.
I got a couple of buddies on the team.
Shout out.
They are 4-5 right now. Just talking to Ethan Jetzer. Shout out Ethan Jetzer. He plays for the men's volleyball team.
Nice.
And he said going into the season they had very high hopes, and he's not satisfied with their record right now. Mm-hmm. But their most recent win, which was against Marion, 3-0. Nah. Nate Arndorfer had 10, and then Kyle Smith had 5.
Nice.
Ethan had 5 too. But their upcoming games, they play they have a Lakeland tournament, and they play University of California, Santa Cruz.
Ooh, okay.
That's in
Plymouth.
Nice.
And then they play Wittenberg University, also in Plymouth. So that should be fun.
Sweet.
But yeah, they're on Valentine's Day, February 14th.
Hey!
which is the Super Bowl next year. So
yeah,
Is
the
it
Super Bowl
Unfortunately, if I,
61 in 2027
that won't happen. But
will be on
Brett
the
doesn't
Day
have
of
a lover around
Love.
here.
So hopefully Jordan Love can go to the Super Bowl.
That'd be crazy.
Hey, and Carrington Valentine.
Hey, if he's still playing. I'm just kidding.
If he's still,
He probably will be.
Do you think he's a solid player?
I give him. He's a C. He's a C player.
He's the definition of a C. Like
he's mid at best.
He's. I love Carrington. I fist bumped you this summer. So if you're somehow watching this, like,
He's definitely.
you play a little better. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, I
a little bit better.
love CV. Yeah, he's just a little inconsistent. Now he was a 7th round pick, so it's not like
I'll take it. Same with Rasheed Walker. So
Bro, get him off the team, bro. All right, so that'll do us all for the 3-Point Tri-Campus Roundup. Also forgot to thank our sponsor again, Point Brewery, for the flavor of the month, for sponsoring one of the previous segments as well as this episode. That'll move us on. We're going to talk about the Winter Olympics. They just started up this weekend with the opening ceremonies and such. This is first in the script, so I have to read it first. The USA, America, has stunned Italy to reach the finals in curling.
Love my curling team.
Yeah,
Go USA,
right.
baby.
Were you a curler?
In Canada, I have curled a few times.
You have curled?
I have curled before.
Wow.
Um,
Is that the one where you like brush?
Yeah. You're brushing pretty hard.
Okay. Brett, you're doing it to yourself.
Shut up.
Okay, so I have a live look at the category of all the categories right now. Guess which country currently has the most gold medals in the Winter Olympics?
Norway.
Oh, Spain.
It's Norway. One of the Nordic countries, Norway, is so far number 1 ranked in the Olympics. They have 3 gold medals, 1 silver, and 2 bronze medals, so 6 in total. In second place, though.
Not USA.
No, this is the last guess. I'll just tell you the rest.
It's
It's pretty close to Norway.
Switzerland.
Dang, Brett, you're on a roll. Switzerland in second. They also have 3 gold medals with 1 silver and 1 bronze, totaling 5 medals in total. Third place is Japan this week. They've got 2 golds right now. Germany is 4th, and in 5th place, as for right now, is the US of A. They've got 2 gold medals. They've got 1 in alpine skiing and another 1 in figure skating.
You know what I'm surprised about? Where's Canada? Hockey's our sport.
Oh my gosh, Canada is in 17th out of all the countries right now in the Winter Olympics.
Half of their country is literally snow.
Yeah, so they have 0 gold medals, 0 silver medals. They have 2 bronze right now.
Shut up,
and that is for freestyle skiing and speed skating. Yeah, that's some pretty wild stuff. I know on our figure skating team that won a gold medal, they've got the quad god, as they call him. I saw that a little bit. I was getting my hair cut this weekend at home, and that was on the little TV screen, so that was pretty cool.
I just been watching. The only thing I think I've actually watched was figure skating last night.
So did you guys hear about what happened, though, with Lindsey Vonn?
I did. I saw the clip, too.
So I woke up yesterday morning, and obviously, so if you guys don't know, there is a skier. I think she's from Colorado, but she's part of the Olympic snowboarding team?
No, skier.
Skier?
Yep.
She's part of the Olympic skiing team. She is 41 years old. So there's some people who are 17 in this Olympics. Yeah. She's 41.
Very dominant.
Her last Winter Olympics was 2018. This week, right when she got to Italy, she's making her comeback, right? Her first practice, she tears her ACL. She, a week later, comes back. I was like, my parents told me this. I'm like, I had to fact check and all this. She tore her ACL.
So Micah couldn't do
And
it?
her other knee, all right. Hold on. Her other knee is titanium.
Yeah.
So her legs, she's like Iron Man at this point. And then she goes 13 seconds into the slopes, and then she crashes into one of the gates. She spins around. She falls down. I don't know if she broke her leg. I don't know what the diagnosis was. She had to get airlifted. Like in the mountains. They're in the Italy mountains, and she had to get airlifted. It's a really big deal. It really sucks for Lindsey Vonn because she was attempting one of the greatest comebacks in this decade of sports.
Yeah, it says right here she suffered a complex tibia fracture that will require multiple surgeries.
Oh man, that's really rough. And obviously, there's questions about, why the doctors are let her go back out there. But she's an Olympian. I think she got a gold medal in 2018. But the want to come back, we don't know how she was in that mental state. But prayers up for Lindsey Vonn. However, I think I think it was Breezy Johnson, for the United States, won a gold medal in that event. So good on that. That's all I've got for the Olympics coverage. Did you want? Oh, and this is also
hockey.
Last updated February 9th, day of recording. So I think this is coming out on Friday.
I think hockey starts on Wednesday.
Men's?
Yeah, men's hockey
I think
starts.
women's started.
Yeah. So I was confused how it works during NHL season. I looked, and they just have 20 days off.
Hey, Summer Olympics, 2 years in LA. It's really the United States. Flag football. for the first time ever.
What do we think? Are we thinking it's gonna be like NFL players, or we think?
I think they're gonna have to. It's after this.
I know, but like, all right. So be realistic here, but like, what other like, are we
Who
just?
else is it gonna be?
Who's gonna compete for the other countries? Like, I mean, maybe Canada has some few players, but like,
maybe there's like this crazy team out of like Kazakhstan, like just like they've been playing.
that's what I'm saying. But like, I'm not like taking anything away. I'm just saying like.
No, I know.
Mostly like I mean a lot of the times they do heritage backgrounds too, so like their grandparents or something like that too. So I know that counts.
Yeah.
But
to round out today's episode, we got a little MLB update. Caleb Durbin, in a surprise move, is traded. Brett, you've got your expert analysis on this section, so I want to hear your commentary.
All right, so 8:30 in the morning this morning, I'm like, oh gosh, what is this notification? Look at it. One of my favorite players on the team, Caleb Durbin, was traded to the Boston Red Sox along with Andrew Monasterio and Anthony Siegler, and some money, or excuse me, not money, a comp pick, and then it was for Kyle Harrison, a pitcher from the Red Sox, and then two other guys that I've never heard of before. But
they're not your favorite players? What?
Yeah, totally. My initial reaction was that, wow, like we traded a fan favorite, we traded a gritty guy, like a Pat Murphy kind of player, stealing bases, gets on base with walks, or just like or bunting or something like that. Mm-hmm. So I was pretty disappointed. I'm like, yeah, we got Kyle Harrison. But about an hour later, took a little, short nap. Woke up and I'm like, now I understood it. I understand it now. Yeah. This is a good trade for both teams. I think the Red Sox, they get a young guy like Caleb Durbin that, can do all the little things, has potential, but at the end of the day, Caleb Durbin's 25. Now that's like,
hey,
what? What?
He was like one of the only guys that performed in our series against the
Dodgers. Yeah, you gotta look from the bright side here. You gotta look from the bright side. You can't just assume the now factor.
Okay.
What have the Brewers been like in the last 10 years? I'd say prospect, develop, and trade.
Very much develop.
So, Caleb Durbin, you get him part of the Devin Williams trade. What did Devin Williams do? Absolutely nothing. So you got Caleb Durbin to perform during this season, but at the end of the day, he's 25 years old.
We did get him in the
He's a rookie at 25 years old. Baseball is now starting to be a sport where you're coming up, 19, 20, 21, and Durbin is 5 years past that kind of, up-and-coming superstar potential. So that kind of just shows where Durbin's going to be. You got to look at it from that side, and then in addition to that, you got to look at what we have prospect potential-wise. We are loaded, and I mean absolutely loaded with prospects in the infield. First off, you have Andrew Fisher, a first-round draft pick from last year. He's a third baseman.
That's right.
He's like 21 years old. He will be brought up shortly, very quickly here.
That's just so weird.
It is very weird. He's got a bat. This guy can rock it.
Rip it?
Oh, my goodness. He will be, I'm mark my words right now, he will be in the home run derby eventually in his whole career. Clip it right now. Don't care. In addition to that, there's Jesus Mate.
Okay.
There's Luis Pena. There's Cooper Pratt. There's Brady Ebel. There's Jet Williams, who we just traded for the Freddie Peralta trade. So you got to look at all these guys. Eventually, a logjam's going to happen. Eventually, you're going to have to move those guys. Why not do it now while Caleb Durbin's, you already see what he did in 1 year. Why wait for him to digress and, just not perform to the standards that another team would want him at? Trade him now at his highest value. Right now, they have a gap. So here's my kind of thing. They're going to pick up somebody. They're not. Another thing I'm going to call right now. There's no way they go into the season with Jet Williams starting at third or all the guys I just listed. They're going to bring somebody in, whether it's a trade or a free agent signing.
This isn't the last move we make. Omar, what are your thoughts?
Well, I was going to ask you, didn't they also let go of? You said they let go of Peralta.
Well, they traded him to the
okay.
Mets for Brendan Sprout, who's going to use a top prospect, and Jet Williams is a top prospect. Yeah. So we're getting these guys back.
Wasn't he our best pitcher?
Yeah, he was, but at the same time, Brewers are a low market team. They don't have a lot of money to spend. So
we were never going to re-sign him.
We were never going to re-sign him in general, so why not trade him while you have him on? It's a little bit different from the NFL and the NBA because team control is a little bit different.
It's dumb.
It's dumb, but in a sense, it's also cool because, it's a lot of more strategic play when it comes down to it in prospects.
Yeah, it is strategic. More money, you win.
I don't really follow the Brewers that much, but
That's fair. I mean, it's right now we're at the odd point. College basketball and the NBA is coming more into swing. Guys, March Madness is in a couple weeks.
World Baseball Classic.
Couple weeks. World Baseball Classic.
That's fun.
I'm gone next week. The studio is going to be in LA. Sorry again, I'm not trying to rub it in. So I'll be gone for a week. Who knows? I'll come back a prune or sunburnt. We'll see. We got a little special surprise for you next week. So that's all from us today, though. Thank you, Brett, and thank you, Omar, for coming on. I hope you had fun. Your first time on the show. Thank you to Liam in the fishbowl, who very much loved watching the Super Bowl. I'm surprised he didn't talk at all when we were talking about the football segment. Thank you as well to Reagan and Lexi setting up everything on set. I have been Jacob Spoerl, and from all of us here at SportsPoint, we'll see you next time.